Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special episode of Art Whisper 88. Now, I have shown this process several times before, but it's that important, so I'm going to show this again, how to clean your gel plate. And this is a good opportunity because of my video on stripes, there are a lot of stains here and they are pretty stubborn, and I'm going to show you how to get them out. I've had viewers uh, make comments to me and they were kind of upset because their marker stains won't come off, and here is the way to get them out. Now this is just a discount baby oil. um, I got this from my favorite discount store. You can find baby oil anywhere, in any drugstore or even grocery. And you can use any brand you like. I always use the cheap brands. And put a generous amount on your plate. I like to use my hand because it's good for your skin anyway. And put a generous amount. Enough to flood the plate. Really saturate it, because you have to remember that the gel plate is made of oil. You can prove that by putting a piece of clean paper on it and leaving it overnight. Next morning you'll see the paper is saturated with oil. And that's how I found out what the components are, because it's the oil that makes the plate supple, aside from the other ingredients. So I do a generous soaking on the plate and then also around the edges, because that's where the paint tends to congregate, and you don't want that to build up because it's going to cause problems later. So here's some napkins. And just to show you how much residue, you see that? See how much comes off? All this stuff you really don't see with your naked eye, but after you apply the oil, all this gunk comes off, including the dried acrylic paint. Now the acrylic paint may take a bit of doing, because this is a two-step process. But I just wanted to show you that the oil dissolves whatever residue that is left by markers, pastels, and the like. See how much stuff is coming off? Now, baby oil is the only thing I would use. I would never use solvents. Do not use turpentine or any kind of solvent, because it might harm the plate. Okay, I'm going to put some more. You may have to do this like 2 or 3 times if your plate is very dirty. But it's a good habit to do this maybe like once a month, depending on how often you use your plate. Now, I print every week, so it's important for me to keep the plate clean. See, when I rub it down with my fingers, it loosens the residue. Now, this is a little stubborn, but the next step is to spray this with soapy water and use a nylon scrubby, and this should come off. But it is coming off. Just a little elbow grease. It's like giving it a good massage. See that? It's the edges that get really dirty. It has a crust, and the oil will soften it and loosen it so you can wipe it off. Okay, that's it for the part with the oil. Now, as a finishing step, I have here some diluted dish soap and water in a spray bottle. And a nylon scrubby, and this gets rid of any kind of residue of acrylic paint. Now, acrylic paint can be very stubborn, especially if it's been dried on for a while, so I make sure that I don't let any acrylic residue stay on the plate. Let me just rinse this out. This is a microfiber rag that I use specifically for this purpose. I don't use it for anything else. So I do the edges of the plate and the printing bed in case there are any stray spots of acrylic paint. So I think you can see now that all the traces of stains have disappeared. Okay, I'm gonna air dry this with my desk fan, and the plate will be as good as new. As I always say, you take care of your tools and they will take good care of you. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and I will see you next time.